All right, everybody, we're here with Byron. He has quite a story to tell you. All right, what you got, man?
Yes, people, my name is Byron Bradley. I'm 60 years old, which I'll be 60 May 19, 1962. And I'm talking to
Matthew.
I'm sitting at the bus stop, and Matthew passed by, good gentleman, because he acknowledged me. You know, a lot of people see homeless people, and they speak, and they just act like he ain't there. But Matthew seemed like he come from a good family. I don't know where he's from. I just met him, and he wanted to document a little story about myself. And, well, I'm from Georgia. All been in Georgia. I got 2 kids, 2 sons. One live out in Dallas, Texas, and another one live down south in Orlando. And I haven't seen neither one of my sons over 20 years. Yeah.
20 years.
20 years.
What happened with them?
Well, they were 2 different women. And my oldest son, me and his mother, we dated for like about 12 years. We had a house, we were doing good, you know what I'm saying? And I wound up getting in some trouble, wound up doing some time, getting out of prison. And I did like 5 years in Georgia. When I got out, it was over. You know what I'm saying? And I had hooked up with another girl, my youngest son's mama, while I was in prison. And she got pregnant. That's how my second son came. And once I got out, me and her only stayed together about a year. And she wasn't something that I would enjoy spending the rest of my life with, because it's just something that, I guess because of the hurt, what I felt, you know, Mary, my oldest son, mama, that's my wife. I got her name on my chest right there.
That's her?
Yep, that's my sweetheart. But, man, when I went down that road, man, and me and her, make a long story short, me and her separated, it seemed like it tore something up in me. And like, I could never get right.
It tore up your soul.
It did. And I tried to soothe the battle. Going with this girl, going with that girl, moving here, moving there. It didn't do it. But when I came to realization, she done got married. She don't have no more other kids. Just the only kids she got is just me and my oldest son named Aito. That's the only kids she got, but she adopted 2 more other kids. She married, she doing good. And we're the best of friends. And I still love her, I still care about her, you know what I'm saying? And I know she care about me, but she had to go on with her life and bump that bullshit. But how I wound up getting down here, me and a girl named Maddie, I met on a job. She's a RN. We moved down here, I moved down here with her, because a job son of Townsville, Georgia, down here to get bigger pay. And
you said she moved from Georgia?
Yeah, that's how I wound up down here, coming down here with her. Okay. And we, believe it or not, you know, what is it, camp? That you know, the apartment right back behind, you know where Munch is at?
The apartment
behind Mike Donald.
Can I see it from here?
No, you know Mike Donald is right there.
Yeah, right here.
All right, it's the back road there. It's college. College got it now. Florida State, you know, run them out to all the colleges. But we was staying there, man. I moved down here in 1998 with her, and we lived over there about a year. Then we moved across town. We stayed over there about 2 years. And she was older than me, and she was hot. And I called her. I got off of work early one day, and I called her with another guy, with one of my friends. Well, we weren't friends, working together on the job. So I called her, and it went from hell to there. You know what I'm saying? I wound up leaving there, breaking up with her, and got drunk, got in a fight, wound up going to prison down here. I did 2
You got in a
years.
fight with her, like a physical fight
Yeah.
with her.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she sent you to prison for
Yeah.
assault. You
Yeah.
did 5 years for that.
I did 7.
7.
They gave me 8 year probation. I violated. And I wound up violating my probation. I wound up absconding, going back to Georgia, but I came back down here and turned myself in. And I wound up getting 8 years.
You turned yourself in.
Yeah,
Just the guilt was killing you.
exactly. And I didn't
Damn.
like being on the run like that. I did. I came back down here. And I figured, I knew I had 8 years probation, but I figured if I come back and turn myself in, the judge wouldn't give me, the whole 8. I figured he might give me 5 at the most. But George definitely gave me 8 years, and I did 7 of them. Yeah. I've been in between jobs, you know what I'm saying? Been up and down, man.
Do you have a job right now?
I can't work. I'm trying to get my SSI discipline.
Yeah.
I'm hurting. And here's my paper right now, where I'm at now. I'm homeless and I'm hurting. I don't have no place to stay.
Have you thought of going to churches or homeless shelters?
I told you, they ain't got, the only homeless shelter they got, it's Kearney Center. And you got to take a COVID shot, which I'm good with that right there. And then they got to put you on the list. And I really don't like being in no shelter.
I've heard the conditions in there are not optimal. They kick you out at a certain time. They make you go to church.
No, they don't make you go
Well,
to
the
church.
churches do, excuse me.
Yeah, but they kick you out early in the morning, 6 o'clock, cold, long as it ain't raining, they're going to kick your butt out. You got to go. You got to be in at a certain time. And it reminds me too much of being locked down in prison.
So it's essentially the same thing, but slightly nicer conditions.
Yeah, exactly.
And they throw you back out on the street.
Exactly. And I don't know, man. It's hard on me, man. But I don't want to be sentimental about this thing, man, because it like it choke me up,
Hey, you're strong, man. I can tell.
Try to be hard.
What are your plans now?
Get back at the film. I got to go back to these papers, what I got to do Thursday. I got to go back to they got me working with a transitioner. Right here. There it is. Transition right here. I got to call on Thursday. Well, Friday morning, either Thursday evening, and they're gonna get a cab to come pick me up because I don't have no phone. I'm homeless, and they're gonna help me go through, make sure I meet all my appointments. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have a cab to come pick me up because they know I'm homeless, and I got to go to an orthopedic. So I don't have them in order. But right here. See, that's what that's what one thing was wrong with. I got the static nerve in my leg.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've had this before.
Yeah. And
It's
that's why the patch.
It feels like
and then I got a broken finger.
your finger's broken. Which
Yep.
one? The pinky?
That's the pinky. All that.
So it hurts just to bend your pinky.
I can't straighten it.
So any job working with your hands, you pretty much can't do.
Nothing. My back is gone, man.
Your back's killing you. You have medical debt you can't pay. You're homeless. They won't let you. It's not optimal to stay in those shelters, and you can't find a job because
my disability.
they won't let you work there because you have a disability.
Right.
They
No. I can't work.
It just hurts
It
too
hurt
bad.
me, man. It hurt me, man. I can't walk.
You can barely walk without the cane.
I need this cane. I need this cane. Without this cane, man, I'm dead. I need this cane to get around.
You literally can't walk without it, is what you're
Without
saying.
the cane,
Because it hurts so bad just to walk.
I want you to see this on paper. And the paper is explaining to you the other day. Well, they'll tell you when they put me in that, they ran tests on me, put me in that big X-ray tank thing, and they tell you everything that was wrong. I had an X-ray, MRI, a CT scan, and all that.
It says you have digestive disease.
Yep.
You have digestive problems too, so you can't eat like barely. Everything you eat just hurts.
Bad thing.
What did prison do to your mind? I had a buddy that went to prison. And he's a pretty strong dude mentally, but he said he was tucking a razor in his lip every day to make sure no one was gonna cut him.
But you know what? To be honest with you, when I was in prison, you know, prison is mostly populated with blacks. But you got Hispanics and white, like, you know what I'm saying, different creeds, different people from different states, different cities. And prison, to me, the only thing that's with me is like being incarcerated, not being able to do what I want to do. When it came down to dealing with people there, I gave everybody respect, and people respected me. And I spent most of my time lifting weights and working out. I didn't have no, I have got some bikes, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't never been like prison now, they got a bunch of games. You got, when you go there, especially you being the age that you are, just say you go in there and you 35 years or younger. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get on the game. But older cats like me, they call dude like me old school or pop, you know what I'm saying? And I don't have no problem because I try to school a lot of them, you know what I'm saying? But when I first went to prison,
you subdued them with wisdom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And like now, I would much rather die before I go back to prison.
You'd much rather...
I'd die before I go back.
You'd die before you go back to prison.
I'd never go back.
It was the worst living conditions you've ever seen.
It ain't the living conditions.
It's the people.
It's the people, man. And game, now. It's game, man. Game. Fights. Every day. Jumping on people. They don't give a damn, you know what I'm saying?
Every day, violence.
Man, violence all the time. I done seen stabbing. I done seen you get beat up with lock. People laying like you might be asleep on your bunk. And you be done got into it with somebody, y'all be done arguing. And you be thinking it's all over when you go to bed. 3 o'clock at night or 3 o'clock in the morning. Somebody waking you up, hitting you in the head with a goddamn lock or sticking you with a knife. I done seen all that. I don't never want to go back. But if I go back, I know how to conduct myself. But that life there, I'm too old, man. I died, so I might as well die in the street. I'll never go back.
Do you have, what's the next move? Do you know what potentially can be done? Like once you get this cab to come get you and bring you to the medical center, do you have anything else that you can hold on to for hope?
Yeah.
That's good. God.
So,
when all else fails, you got the man upstairs.
I got the man upstairs, man. That's what keeps me going. God. Only thing I can do is just take it. Not one day at a time. A minute at a time.
God keeps you off drugs as well. Like, you don't...
I drink and I smoke weed.
Okay.
And that's what I do.
Much like every college student in this city.
Oh, man, weed is legal now. But you know, that's what I do, man. And I don't do it all the time. Like, the guy that bought me these here, when he see me come across the street like King, he bought me that. That address, he gave me 2 bills. I said, appreciate it. And I told him I had stopped right there. I sat down over there by that. In front of Mike Corn shop right there.
Yeah.
Because I have to rest and get off my leg, you know what I'm saying? And then I made it over here. And when you was coming up, I hadn't been over here, shit, probably 5 minutes. and get my little black and smoke me pop a beer. I said, man, I got to try to get me some money because I don't have anything, and I got to get up in the morning, and I wrote me a little sign to try to make it, man. That's how I live, man.
So what could I do? I'm not very well off at all, but what could I do to help you?
Just a lot you do, but I don't know what you do. I would like to get me a room so I can lay down, take me a shower, and get me some good rest.
And get you what?
Get me some good rest, man.
Good rest.
Yes.
Cause it's hard to sleep out here, yeah.
That's why I'm out here. That's why I'm good. I'm sleeping on concrete, sleeping on wood, sleeping on people's porch. That's why my leg is like that in my back.
Your back hurts so bad because you've been sleeping all over the... So let alone the fact that you can't sleep at night, you're on top of that hurting your back every time.
And just know what I got to put on my back, right there. Got it?
Yeah, man. Just to numb the pain.
That's all I can do until I go back there. I showed you the paper where I got to go back. That's it, man. Now I got to try to... But you know what? God sunk you.
He still has you at the end of the day.
He has me through you.
The empathy that everyone has in them, God planted.
God be that way. He the one who make all directions for everything. Believe that. Whatever happens, God already got it pre-mapped out. God runs the world. I believe that. I believe that. Because a lot of times when I think I can't make it, God always comes through. He always comes. Only thing I don't like no riches, no jewelry, or pocket full of money. I just ask you to make it next day. I'm 60 years old. Just let me make it next day. Now, when I was young, I want a brand new car. I want the finest girl. I want the prettiest, everything.
Yeah.
And I want to be that guy.
Yeah.
But when you get married.
But then you realize what matters. Right? Is that true?
Life.
Yeah.
Real life. A real man, real life, because whatever he got, cars, money, women, when it's time for God to push my number and push your number, you got all those riches and things and girls and stuff. When we go and stand in front of that gate, what you gonna have?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Your soul.
All that stuff. You ain't no better than me. That ain't no better than me.
I gotta get going, my man. It was Byron.
Byron.
Right. Matt, pleasure to meet you, dog.
Right.
I'll do what I can. Call around.
Hey, can you help me out with some change?
Some change?
Yeah, I ain't got nothing.
I've got nothing in my pockets right now, but I can probably walk up to the corner store and get you something to eat or drink.
Mike, Billborn.
Huh?
Mike right now. The store we out there on Cement.
Okay.
I just some change in my pocket, man. Better hold me on. Tell it, so I won't have. Ain't no telling what gonna. Always try to prepare for the next day. And if you can help me out, put the change in my pocket, I'm still gonna come sit down here for a nice day. And I'll just sit down here and just hold my little sign up and try to add some more to it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Is there anyone I could? I'm sure there's someone I could call potentially that would come by.
I don't have no people. I don't know nobody like that. I'm homeless, man. I'm homeless.
I have a friend in politics. Perhaps I could get some connections and have him coordinate something to get you a spot to stay at.
Okay. Well, what about now?
Now?
Yeah.
Get you something to eat and drink is what I'm about to do.
Let's go tonight. Right now.
What do you need specifically?
I just need money to go in my pocket. I'm gonna get me something to eat. Matter of fact, I keep a little from the snack on. I ate some a little salad today.